Okay, good evening everyone. So let's start with the lysinum. Lysinum, you can see in the picture there is a dog, a rabid dog. Means this medicine is prepared from the saliva of rabid dog. How you will remember saliva? Just agar lysinum is a medicine which is prepared from the saliva of rabid dog. अगर आप भूल जाते हो कि saliva से बनता है या किससे बनता है तो लाइसिन को जो प्रोनाउंस करते हैं तो याद रखो स्लाइवा लाइवा आ रहा है मीन्स लाइसिन का प्रिपरेशन जो होता है स्लाइवा से बनता है स्लाइवा ऑफ द रेबिड डॉग ओके एंड दिस मेडिसिन इज belonging to the class 7 and this medicine is proved by Dr. Constantine Herring. Dr. Constantine Herring is the man who has also proved Allium cepa, Crotellus horridus, and Lachesis mutus, etc. is there. So let's talk about the symptoms of lysine. The sight or sound of the running water or powering water aggravates all the symptoms. आप pictures में देख सकते हो. There is a running water and pouring water. Pouring water means what? जैसे कि हमने बोतल से ग्लास में पानी हम लोग डाल रहे हैं या किसी कंटेनर से कहीं बकेट में हम लोग पावर कर रहे हैं. That is known as pouring of water. And this is aggravate all the symptoms, all the complaints of lysine. Why there is aggravation? Why there is a problem with water? Because in case of रेबीज होता है जो जनरली उसमें क्या होता है रेबीज का जब इन्फेक्शन हो जाता है तो स्पैज्मेटिक कॉन्ट्रैक्शन ऑफ द थ्रोट हो जाता है एंड थ्रोट इज सो मच सीवियर अ पेशेंट कैन नॉट ड्रिंक अ ग्लास ऑफ वाटर. इतना कॉन्ट्रैक्शन हो जाता है मसल का स्पैज्मोटिक कॉन्ट्रैक्शन ऑफ द थ्रोट मसल स्टेनोक्लीडोमास्टाइड एंड लैरिंग्स especially throat muscle got spasmodic contraction. इतना contraction हो जाता है the patient is having so much fear from the water. इतना दर्द होता है कि उसको पानी से ही नफरत हो जाता है, पानी से एवर्सन हो जाता है, पानी से उसको भय लगने लगता है. Means having so much fear from the water. That's why there is aggravation from a water. All the complaints of rabies will be aggravated from the water, whether the water is running or whether the water is constant flowing or where the water is constant staying. Means water means एकदम देख नहीं सकता. That is lysinum. Another symptoms are lysophobia, fear of becoming a mat. Means a patient is thinking that पागल हो जाऊंगा. He will say like that. That is a lysine patient. What do you mean by lysophobia? Lysophobia means extreme fear from the dogs. देख सकते हो आप पिक्चर में कि सामने डॉग है and the person is falling. Why? Because the patient is having fear from the dog or rabid dog. That is known as extreme fear of dog. That is lysophobia. And the patient thinking that I will become a mat. Patient will say like that. But there are two more medicine when the patient is having a fear of becoming a mad or fear of going to be insane. That is, one is medorinum, another is mancinella. Both the symptoms were mentioned in boric materia medica. Boric materia medica. Both symptoms were mentioned. But if here we want to compare with the Kent repertory, correlate with the Kent repertory under the mind section, we will find a direct rubric. Or we will find under the fear. Under the fear, we will find fear from the animals, fear from the dog, a fear from the water. We will find lysophobia and hydrophobia is also there. Another symptoms, complaints resulting from abnormal sexual desire. You can see the picture. In the picture, see in the brain, only sex is going in his mind. Always sexual thoughts is going in his mind because the patient is having abnormal sexual desire. मतलब नॉर्मल इंसान नहीं होता है. And if the patient is having sexual desire, abnormal sexual desire, that will lead to the complaint of a patient. Means complaint caused by the abnormal sexual desire. If you are talking about abnormal sexual desire, then we can correlate with the one terminology, that is nymphomania. Nymphomania means excessive sexual desire in a female. Means a female is having an excessive sexual desire. इतना सेक्स करने की इच्छा होती है in female, that is known as nymphomania. Nymphomania, which is also found in Comperative under the mind section. In Comperative, there are 37 chapters, which is starting from the mind and ending with the generalities. And under the mind section, there are how many rubrics in the mind chapter? Can anyone tell me? 527, 527, 527 rubrics were given in the mind section. Okay. And complaint from abstinence. What do you mean by abstinence? Abstinence means those person who are having a sexual desire and they are controlling himself. मीन्स अपनी इच्छाओं को रोकना, मतलब सेक्स करने की इच्छा हो रही है, कर रहा है, बहुत मन कर रहा है इसको, लेकिन इच्छाओं को रोक रहा है. दैट इज नोन एज एब्स्टिनेंस. If the person is doing like that and the complaint begins, then the medicine is conium maculatum. That's why inside the conium there is mentioned suppressed sexual desire. Means उसको सेक्स करने की इच्छा बहुत है बट सप्रेस हो रहा है, उसका सप्रेस हो रहा है. That's why there is mentioned a celibacy, because unmarried person, जो unmarried होते हैं, they are not getting a sexual gratification. That's why there is a suppression of sexual desire. That's why the one word is mentioned, that is celibacy under the conium maculatum. बट अगर यही एक्सेसिव सेक्सुअल डिजायर मेल में होता है, पुरुषों में होता है, तो उस टर्म को क्या कहते हैं, कोई बताएगा? वेरी गुड, साइटिरियसिस. स्टेरियसिस नहीं, साइटिरियसिस. एंड यू विल फाइंड अंडर द Comperative अंडर द माइंड सेक्शन. बट साइटिरियसिस के लिए क्या क्या मेडिसिन है? हाँ, फ्लोरिक एसिड. फ्लोरिक एसिड नहीं है, रॉन्ग आंसर. दूसरा पिक्रिक एसिड एंड selenium is there, lycopodium is there, and cantheris is also there. Okay, but nymphomania के लिए क्या क्या मेडिसिन है? वेरी गुड. और म्यूरेक्स. Very good.